As drummers, we all want better feel, richer texture, and a deeper sense of groove. And to improve those things, it's not just about practicing the loud notes. In fact, it's usually about practicing the quiet ones, aka ghost notes. Now, anyone in the world can play a ghost note. It's this easy. But the contrast between your ghost notes and your accents, that's where the real magic lives. So in this lesson, I'll walk you through 5 of my favorite ghost note exercises that I use with all of my students and in my own personal practice. And at the end, I'm going to show you a little groove that involves all 5 techniques that I'm about to teach you. So let's get started. All right, let's dive in with our first exercise. So the first one, we're going to do 16th notes, 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a alternating strokes. Right hand will be on the hi-hat. Left hand will be down here on the snare drum. You're going to keep the left as quiet as possible. I want that under 2 inches. Under 2 inches. Right hand will be playing 1E and a, then you'll come over the left hand, hit the snare on 2 and 4. 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Let's try it nice and slow. And a couple things before we move on to our goal tempo. This exercise is getting you used to just playing ghost notes in general, keeping that left hand down while the right hand is still playing strong, confident notes, and you're making that contrast between your accents and your ghost note as vast as possible. The other thing is I see a lot of drummers, especially when they're first learning ghost notes, they always move the ghost notes to what they think is a quieter part of the drum. So the ghost notes end up over here. This is not just a quieter part of the drum, it is a worse sounding part of the drum. Listen. I mean, not unless you're going for that, but we don't want our ghost notes to shift over to the side of the drum. Keep them probably in about a 2 to 3 inch circle in the middle of the drum. Obviously, in this case, our right hand's gonna hit right in the middle of the drum to get that sweet spot accent sound, but your left hand can be over just about 2 or 3 inches at most. All right, let's try it at our goal tempo, 100 BPM. All right, well, now that you can ghost note, the lesson's over, right? Nay, 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 nay. There are so many other little skills that involve ghost notes that will throw you off. So for our next exercise, we're ghosting into a backbeat. So what that means is the 16th note before 2 and 4, you're gonna play a ghost note straight into an accent. So that's a quiet note into a loud note. Not easy whatsoever. So we've got 1E and is going to be really quiet, then 2, saki be bachito. Okay, we'll be doing that on the stick from here on out. We've got 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. So my advice to you is don't try to make the ghost note from here and then go, oh, be quiet. Start here and just drop the stick. And then when it hits, you pull it up for the accent. 1E and a, 2E and a, 3E and a, 4E and a. Let's give it a shot. As a groove, nice and slow, 60 BPM. That one is so much easier said than done. I tell you, like, just ghost into a backbeat and you go, no problem, I can do it. I don't even need to go to the kit. I'm telling you, you should go to the kit. You might find out that you go doon to ba ba, doon to boo ba, and that is not what we want. We want doon to ba, doon to ba. That's what we want. Let's try our goal tempo, 90 BPM on this one. Exercise 3 is the one that ruins everyone's halftime shuffle, and that is ghosting after a backbeat. If you've ever heard someone that had really good ghost notes play a halftime shuffle all the way up to the backbeat, and it was good. You were like, yo, that's sick. And then they hit the backbeat and it went, gaga. That's what this exercise will fix, ghosting after a backbeat. We don't want this. I'm laughing because I'm not making fun of anyone else. I'm making fun of me. That is so me in high school, being like, check out my halftime shuffle. And everyone's like, no, it's good. It's really good. Just maybe keep chipping away at it. All right, so ghosting after a backbeat. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to do it on my leg this time. We've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Now this is the opposite of the last one. I'm going to bring my hand up for the accent. I'm going to hit, and then I'm not going to let it rebound. So it stays flat, horizontal, and then I drop it from there. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and let's give it a shot. Nice and slow, 60 BPM. Like I said, easier said than done. Don't just watch this stuff. You got to get on the kit and try it. All right, now let's give it a shot at our goal tempo, 90 BPM. All right, number 4 is a biscuit rolled in butter. We are ghosting in and out of a backbeat. So we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. This one is no joke. Let's actually slow this one down to 50 BPM. $50 BPM helps you with the physicality of ghost, accent ghost, but it sure isn't easy as far as timing goes. All right, now let's try our goal tempo, 90 BPM. All right, now if that last one was a biscuit for you, number 5 is a Queen Amon. This is the triple ghost. We are doing 3 ghost notes after a backbeat. So we have 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a. Not easy whatsoever. Let's go with 60 BPM. I think you'll need a little bit of BPM just to get that inertia going so that the stick can do those 3 ghost notes after the accent. And one of the tough things with the triple ghost is you're trying not to have a decrescendo thing happening. We don't want bop, bop. We want all 3 of those ghost notes to be the same volume, but it's also really hard to not have it slow down. Do, do, ba, br, 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 do, do, brr, 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 brr. So that one takes a ton of control, something to work on with the practice pad as well. Just get. All right, now let's try our goal tempo, 90 BPM. All right, so that gives you 5 very specific exercises to help you master ghost notes, especially inside your grooves. Yes, there are more. There are tons more exercises, but this is a great place for you to start. You're ghosting on exercise 1, just getting used to keeping that left hand down. Then you ghost into a backbeat. Then you put the ghost note after the backbeat. Then you ghost into the backbeat and after the backbeat. And finally, we have the triple ghost. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you a groove that incorporates all 5 of those skills inside of one measure. Now, I'm just going to play it slow for you, and I'll put the music on the screen because if I tried to explain it to you note for note, it would take a while, but just know that all 5 of these skills are inside this groove. All right, let's give it a shot. Nice and slow, 60 BPM. So much texture in that groove, not easy at 60 BPM whatsoever. I will be fully honest with you, that was not my first take. I was like, oh man, I don't think I've ever played this groove this slow. It was difficult indeed. Now let's try it. Let's kick it up a notch. Instead of 90, let's give this a shot at 100 BPM. All right, YouTubers, so I hope you had fun with that. I hope you will practice all 5 of these exercises and that combo platter groove. If you want more stuff like this, check out the grooves courses on mikeslessons.com. But until next time, go practice.